look handsome. Welcome back, Sea to Sky. A lot of sea, not much sky. Hoping to change that soon. We're just here at French Parks. About to go out to a friend's family batch who's very kindly let us stay out there for a few days. Hopefully up to Stevens Island today, go for some groper and into a bit of spear fishing. It's the end of April, so it's starting to cool down the water, but here's to hoping. Going to be a good trip. Into it. We left out of French Pass and it was an absolute mint day. Heading to the batch where we quickly unloaded. It was absolutely plain flat sailing all the way out, but once we got out to Stevens, the tide had pushed the current up, making it quite choppy. We decided that we'd go in close to shore to start the trip off with a spearfish.
Alright, peace.
It was a full moon, which meant big tides, and sadly the viz wasn't the best, but still spearfishable, but not making for the best filming. There were schools of huge kahawai nearby, which I used for shelter, and the butterfish in the area were huge and fat. Lulled in by the school in Kahawai, the butterfish would come up to see what the fuss was about, and you could pick them off easy as that. The first one on the board, even coming so close I had to pull the gun back, was one of the biggest butters I've shot in quite a while. Butterfish are also known as greenbone or rari in te reo. They survive by eating kelp and red, green and brown algae. They prefer a strong current to hide in, or a good bed of kelp. With a couple of buddies on the board, I decided to switch it up, move out deeper and go for some Blue Moki which were around. And bam, stoned it. How you doing?
Hey?
How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Alright?
Good,
Yeah, there's heaps here. If you come out to where I am, they're not too deep either. How are you getting buddies?
yeah, got good size body. Got a monkey too.
Oh, nice. I got one of the biggest buddies I've shot in a long while.
I know, they're huge.
They're huge here. You just picked the biggest. And have you seen the schools of Kahawai?
Yeah, bro. They're great fish.
Yeah.
Wasn't long till we had a good few fish in the kitty, with Jesse and Shaw doing well on the butterfish, which were plentiful and fat in the area. We got the yell from the captain to come in as the sea was calming. We were going to go out and try the Groper hole.
Every time I saw that school of Kahawai, I was like, alright, there's got to be a kingy hanging around with you guys. Come on. Never. They were big though.
Ah, yes, and your fancy craftsman. Oh, yes, no space for you, sir.
A few well-deserved beers, I felt. Absolutely no luck on the Groper, which was no drama. So, with the setting sun behind us, we motored back down the island, back to the batch, heading through an absolute flat, calm French pass and into home for the night. And to measure up with a shonker of a butter. But I thought I'd show you this. Got a sensitive stomach? Look away.
A sea lice for a tongue. Not the best way to use your tongue.
Butterfish.
So, these sea louse with their hooked legs and sharp little mouth, living in the kelp, come in, grab the butterfish's tongue, they cut the circulation off, and then replace the tongue, feeding in a parasitic relationship. Not the prettiest thing, but pretty interesting. Oh well, wasn't enough to put us off, doesn't affect the flesh at all, and, after a quick cook up and some pineapple salsa, what time was it, Jesse?
Filming a burrito, is it?
The meal was great, fresh fish and a top rating, and a few beers down, and into the next day. Hope you enjoyed the quick video, part 2. Click down the bottom, like and subscribe. Cheers, have a good one.
This town ain't fair.